Hello, welcome back to my live stream. Every Friday and Saturday night, I read tarot for free. Will help me learn. I've been reading tarot actually for about 14 years now, and for some reason can never remember the cards. So by you showing up and being here, you help me learn and remember my cards, and it's working. So if you are wanting your cards read, make sure you let me know in chat. Just type hi, I'd like a card pulled, and I will pull your card. I'm gonna go ahead and start my cards set up while everybody gets in here. I hope everybody's had a good week. I know that this week has been a week for some people. So I hope that has not been your case. That you have not been like, oh, this has been an awful week. So we wait for others to join us. I did tell them I was going to be late, and I wasn't late. I actually managed to get here on time. I have a few that will be joining us, but my granddaughter turned a year old, so I went to go give her a present. So I was running late. All right. So I've read about a method of calibrating your cards, and it's basically before you read, you pull 3 off the top, and then the 4th one you read. And basically the 4th one is supposed to represent how you are feeling at that moment. If the card is correct about your own feelings, then you know that your cards are reading correctly. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So we're going to see if what does that actually do for this reading? I got the 4 of Swords, by the way, in reverse. And for the cards that I'm reading tonight, by the way, the cards are the Darkwood Tarot deck by Sasha Graham, and the art is by Abigail Larson. I love Abigail Larson's artwork. I also read with this deck, which is has been with me through thick and thin. It is the Goddess Tarot deck by Chris Walderyear. But the cards look like that on this one. Very beautiful, beautiful cards. And I love these cards. So, all right. So the shadow meaning for the card I just pulled. What happens when we realize the bedrock of personal stories and agreed upon narratives no longer work? Will you cling to outdated mythology because it's comfortable? Or will you pick up available tools and move boldly into a future of your own making? So many of the stories we're told belong to an older generation and their own unique needs and circumstances. Evolving consciousness invites fresh perspectives. What do you still believe? What needs to change? Oh, okay. Well, I would say that card's pretty accurate for how I'm feeling right now. No? Pretty accurate. Normally our Fridays fill up pretty fast, and it's 4 minutes in and we don't have a whole lot of people here. So I'm going to say, yeah, I'm a little nervous. And I'm wondering, should I continue with this method or should I try something new since there's not a whole lot of people here? And honestly, since there's not a whole lot of people here, I'll probably try something new. It's recording. Why not? So Gail's here. How are you, my Gail? I hope you are well. All right. Gail, do you want your card read? Say yes, right? You're cookie baking. Oh my gosh. Okay, like I need, for a minute there, it looked like my lights were fading in and out. I was like, what's going on? Ember, how are you? All right. Q is Gail. Yes. All right. I was just saying before you guys got in, I was saying I found a new way of calibrating my cards, and it really worked because this tonight started off a little slow, and so I'm a little worried, right? But it's picking up, and so my whole thing was like, you'll be okay. Be okay. We'll get through it. Okay. Gail. Gail, I'm loving your TikTok videos, by the way. The ones you do with about supernatural. I'm still trying to figure out TikTok, by the way, just trying to figure it out. So I don't know if I'm liking videos that you made back in December. And if I am, just know I love you and I miss you. And every video I see of you, it's like, oh, where's my Gail? Okay. Just saying, okay. Lydia's here. All right, the crew's back. All right, Gail. Gail, this is going to see how your next week is going to go. All right. What do you specifically need to be aware of? All right. Ooh, you got the Magician. You got the Magician. And this is a major arcana card. So I always attribute those as life cards. By the way, beautiful, beautiful card. You see the artwork there. So pretty. Okay. And you know what's really cool about this? I'm going to say, after reading through some of these, Sasha Graham actually gives like a story of the card. So if you get this deck, like there is a true story for the card. And then it goes into the meaning and shadow meaning. It is really, really well done. And I'm loving this deck. All right. So the Magician, charisma, dynamic personality, working wonders, ability to take action, purposeful magic, asserting one's will over the self, supreme self-governance, the ability to realize one's full potential, activity and intention, clear and concise goals. So out of all of that, there's a couple of things, Gail, that popped up for me. Charisma, ability to take action, and purposeful magic. So those things, I feel like for next week, something that you need to be aware of. Hey, Becca! Something that you need to be aware of is whatever is happening next week. This is you've got to think about you. You've got to think about purposeful magic. And I don't know if that makes sense to you. It's a feeling for me. It's I'm asserting my power for a purpose that is my own. It's not for anybody else. It is for my own. And so that's what I'm getting from this, is that you've got to assert your power for your own next week. That's all right. So in queue, we have Lucas. Lucas, welcome. You're new. Welcome. I'm going to pull your card, Lucas. I'm going to find out what you need to know for next week, okay? All right, Lucas, you got the Ace of Swords for next week. Chris, you're here. All right, the Ace of Swords. You know, I would probably do well is to like bookmark when things like here are the swords, here is the wands. Y'all, tell you what, I'm just getting old. And my eyes don't work like they used to. But it's okay. My ears work better. No, they don't. I was trying to find something positive. All right, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, beautiful card, by the way, Lucas. Beautiful card. That's what it looks like. Absolutely gorgeous card. And under it, it's the title, The Origin Story. You did get it in reverse, so it's the shadow meaning of this card. Gail, you'll have to send me a message, yes. All right, you got the shadow of this, Lucas. It says, living in your head. Are you so in love with your idea or concept that you refuse to acknowledge anyone else? Do you feel entirely responsible, or can you give props to others when deserved? Do you cast your gaze so high, set attention so monumental that they cloud what's right in front of you? How can you better balance the mind with a rooted connection to the body? So for me, what I'm picking up here, I've got living in your head stuck out with me. Like that was the instant. Living in your head. And can you not see what's right in front of you? So for next week, just be aware. I don't know if you have the tendency to kind of like, I'm trying to explain this. I see this and I'm trying to explain it to you. You have the tendency to bury yourself into a project. Like you get kind of focused in on one thing, and then kind of other things around you just fall by the wayside. And for some reason, the universe is making you aware that you don't want to do that next week. You want to step out of that space and make sure you see what's going on. I don't know if that makes sense to you, Lucas. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Yeah, it's like you've got to get out of your own head next week. Yeah. Who's next? Who's next? All right. It was Gail. I've done Gail and Lucas. Lucas, by the way, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. We are a bunch of weirdos around here. Well, I'm a weirdo. I am. That's what happens. All right. Becca, we are going to get Becca. Becca, my beautiful. Let's see. You said earlier, you said Granny got very good. Very good. Very nice. So things are going well, Becca. Good. Good. Let's see. Let's go. Nothing but us weirdos here, yes. Cindy, I love you. Oh, okay. Good. I'm glad that Lucas said it made a lot of sense to him. And you're welcome, Lucas. You're welcome. All right, Becca. I'm so in love with these cards. I keep looking down at them. I love the artwork. Like, that's just beautiful. so pretty. Okay. Concentrate. Concentrate. I hear Becca just go, Mom, Mom, my card. Okay. She's pretty. This is a pretty card. Pretty card. Page of Cups. She's pretty. Oh. She's so pretty. Okay. It is the intuitive. You got the forward meaning. So an open and sensitive personality, kind and non-judgmental. The response in our hearts when we experience startling beauty, instant forgiveness, and a kind word that is desperately needed and unexpected. Honoring the dignity of every human, animal, and thing. Acceptance. So what stuck out with me, Becca, for you is instant forgiveness and a kind word that was desperately needed and unexpected. I think next week you're either going to make amends with somebody or you're going to receive a compliment from somebody that you didn't expect to compliment you. And I'm leaning towards that one more than the make amends. But there's just this feeling there. But I'm going to say, like, I feel like you're going to get a compliment next week from somebody that you were just being like, I would have never thought. Okay. So yeah, I got a reading from a TikTok witch doing tarot, and she said something about, there was going to be a young man in my life that would be relevant. And I was just like, it still doesn't make any sense to me. I have no clue what she was talking about. The only young man I could think of is my son. That's it. I was like, okay, I don't know. But it was very interesting to be on the other side, like where you guys are, having her read me. That was interesting, and it was good for me because now it let me understand how a guest might feel. Yeah. Cindy. Throwing is a little aggressive. I love you guys. You guys are so kind to one another and you uplift everyone, and just, I got some really cool people around me. Just saying. I thank the universe for you. I do. Order kind of goes by whoever states they want a reading. Yep, that's it. So we've done Becca. And so next is Cindy. And then Lydia, and then Chris. Okay. Cindy, I'm going to tell you this. Just hearing your name lately has been giving me a like happy feeling. Like it's an accumulating happy feeling. Like there's something building. The way I feel, it's like something's building in your favor. Don't know what it is, but it's just like this, I don't know, like music being slowly turned up, like your favorite song slowly being turned up, like you hear it and now you're like, oh, is that my jam? Is that my jam? Right? Like that's where I am with this. It's like, is that my jam? I need to hear it. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So yeah. All right, let's see what your cards have to say about next week. Okay, well, the back card wants to say something, but there's a card in the middle that is begging to be pulled. Okay. So I'm going to read the back card first, because the back card, as I was holding the cards, that card was just like vibrating underneath my finger. Like, this is the one you absolutely need. Oh, she is gorgeous too. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Oh, is she a mermaid? Oh, she's pretty. Sorry. You know me. Artwork. It's like, I'm so excited. Let me see all the art. Okay, there's the page. There's 10. Just going to count down backwards. Okay, so yeah, this is what she looks like. She's beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, that's what I want. I want it to be a relaxing, fun thing. All right, you did not have the shadow meaning of this card. You had the full meaning of this card. The 8 of Wands is the space between wish and culmination. What did I say? What did I say? Oh my God. Okay, I hate when I'm, well, I don't hate it. I really like when I'm like feeling it. It's great. It is the call and response of the universe. Prayers are sent, forces are set in motion. It is impossible to see where intentions will land. It is too late to alter their course. You've done all you can for the moment. Sit with patience and wait for the situation to develop. What did I say? Is that the... I didn't even have to pull the card. I didn't even have to pull the card for that one. I'm just a little bit impressed by my gift right now, okay? Just saying. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the other one had to come out, and I'm wondering what this one, okay? This is in reverse, so it's the shadow card of 8 of Cups. Eight of Cups. This one's it's a pretty card too. It's not one of my favorite cards in the deck, but it is a beautiful card. I don't think I have any card in here that I don't like. But that's... And the shadow meaning is evolution is essential. Are you running away from a situation or avoiding responsibility for your actions? Use care. Examine all aspects of your current situation before abandoning ship, lest they will return to haunt you. You'll revisit the same energy, cycles and patterns wearing a different mask. I see. Let me read the facing meaning, because I'm not connecting to that one. Like, I can't, normally I can pick out a sentence that will stand out to me, and this isn't happening. The veil has parted, a special moment, unique opportunity at hand, leaving behind what is no longer needed, beginning ascent, bringing the experience needed, onward and upward. See, that one I'm connecting with, because I said this whole like building of a happiness thing, like, unique opportunity at hand is what's sticking out. So be on the lookout next week for some kind of opportunity. It's not going to look like an opportunity. And this is going to make it difficult. It's not going to look like an opportunity. It's not something you're going to hate, but in your head, it won't register that this is this catalyst. You've already had the discussion. Yeah, you've had a discussion with somebody about doing something. You particularly have agreed to do something. And it doesn't look like an opportunity, but it is a catalyst for that opportunity. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense to you? I don't know. That makes sense to me. There's something. There's a conversation you've recently had. Yeah. Okay. All right. Call me. Chris, Lydia, Amber, and Garrett. Okay. So let's go, Chris. Chris, I hope you're doing well. I haven't been on Facebook a whole lot, so I haven't been able to keep up with you. And I missed that. Cindy, thank you for always supporting me. Thank you. Thank you for showing up, sharing, and doing all the things that good friends do. I appreciate you. The support means everything. All right, Chris, let's go. Hold on. Hold on. Chris, you've got the cards wanting to talk to you. There's movement in your life. There's movement in your life. Rapid movement. All right. I don't know why I needed to pull 3, but all 3 wanted to talk to you. Okay. So the first one is a Chariot. Chariot, and it is a major arcana. Beautiful eagle card. Okay. And the meaning is your goal is a person, place, thing, state of mind, or a manner of being. It will be yours. You are moving in alignment with the nature of your soul. You will reach your destination, ascend to new heights, success, drive, and attainment. Y'all, I've done this twice. I've given you the card before I've given you the card. I've done this twice tonight. So what you are moving in alignment with the nature of your soul. You are moving towards your goal. There's movement in your life. That's what I'm getting. There is movement in this life. Then you have the 6 of Swords, and it is the shadow of the 6 of Swords. So let's see what the 6 of Swords wanted to say to you. This is interesting. Like I said, like they're just coming out. 6 of Swords. By the way, this is what it looks like. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it's the shadow, meaning, what are you trying to get away with? Everything. It is easy to think we will not be held accountable for our actions, yet what we put into the world always returns to us 3 times. The 6 of Swords is 2 times 3. So I'm not taking this as a negative, like, what are you trying to get away with? Whatever this movement is, it is in response to what you've put out into the world. I circle back to theme parks. I keep circling back to theme parks. And I don't know if my knowledge of you is getting in the way of that. But that's what I feel like. I feel like there has something to do with theme parks. All right. And then the other one was the Wheel of Fortune. It's got dragons on it. It's so stinking cute. Okay, wait. Okay, wait for it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm easily amused. It's got little tiny dragons on it. He's so stinking cute. Okay. And you got the full meaning of that. Life's ups and downs, the rhythm and flow of existence, expansion and movement. The wheel of fortune turns in your favor. The ability to ride with the challenges and blessings, accepting help from the unseen. So the ability to ride with challenges and blessings, that's what I'm sticking with on this. It's sort of like you've made it. The end is near. You're about to move on, and you're about to have the things that you've been wanting. That's what I've gotten. Okay. I got little dragons. They're so stinking cute. I get excited by the smallest of things, y'all. It's whatever. Oh, yes, and I do have the Grim Reaper on my glass. Why? Why not? He's cute. He's got little flowers with him. All right, Lydia. Lydia, you are next. All right. You know, Chris, whatever floats your boat, man. Like, if that's what you're wanting, go for it. You know, as long as they are good with it, too. You've been watching too much K-pop, haven't you? That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, Lydia. Lydia, do you have a little bit of a headache right here? Like, I feel a little bit of head pressure. And I know that sounds weird because I always have head pressure, but this was different than mine. Like, as soon as I started connecting in with you, like, I started feeling... Okay. You got the Two of Swords, Lydia. The Two of Swords. And she is beautiful. Beautiful. Wands. It's Major Arcana. Okay, come on. Where's the swords? There we are. There's the swords. Let's go with the Two of Swords. And it is like I said, it is a beautiful card. I love this card because, like, if you do get the shadow meaning, it's a pretty easy read for the shadow meaning. You did not. You got the full meaning, which is meditation and retreat. The symmetry of ideas and thoughts, taking time to discover how you really feel, think, and respond to external circumstances. Choosing words carefully, the ability to recognize old habits and patterns, a new path, even if the new strategy is unclear, silence of the mind. So what sentence caught me was taking time to discover how you really feel, think, and respond to external circumstances. And there's something is going into next week. There's a thought that's percolating in your head. There was something said to you, and you're trying to decide what your response to that is. It's like don't know, like going into next week, you will need to take the time still to think about your response to somebody. It is choosing your words carefully. If you don't, it's like an emotional response from the other person. The other person will have a, and it's a person. You are thinking about something, and it's, duh, you're thinking about something, obviously, right? That's what I'm getting. Okay, Cindy. I'll see. You'll keep coming back though, Life Walden. Lydia, you're not stressed. That's not the word. You're not anxious. That's not the word. Cloudy. Like the thought is cloudy. You don't know how to respond to something. You don't know the emotion to have. It's just cloudy. And this is going to go into next week. Keep taking the time to kind of think about it. It's not static, Gail. It's legitimately like fog. Like static has an electricity and excitement. This is like a dullness. This is a fog. This is like you wish there was a light. But once you get the light, then everything becomes too bright. So yeah, it's this weird thing. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Next is Ember. Lydia, did that make? I hope that made sense to you. Ember, and then Garrett. I'm like, who? Where? Huh? All right. Ember. Okay. You got the Fool again. I think you got the Fool last week, didn't you? I can't remember. Like I said, I'm so bad with memory. But you got the Fool again. In Shadow, purposely acting childish, avoiding reality because you'd rather not face the truth, feign ignorance to get out of a sticky situation, playing dumb on purpose, running away rather than facing responsibility. There's a couple of things that are sticking out. Avoiding reality and then feigning ignorance. Okay. Here's what we're talking about next week. That feigning ignorance it's not saying, oh, shame on you, you did it. It is an advice to feign ignorance. That's what the card is reading. It's like it's wanting you to avoid reality. That's weird. That feels weird. That feels wrong to you. But that's what that is. You're supposed to play stupid about something. That's what the card, yeah. Play stupid about it. Are you guys talking about the candle again, Chris? Give me a break. Look. See how far the candle is? It's like a whole hand width away. It's fine. The only thing I'm scared of is if it falls. Yeah, Amber, it wants you to play stupid about something. All right, let's get Garrett. Garrett, I hope you're doing well. And I'm still waiting. I still think there's a call waiting. There's still something waiting. Yours is a lot like Cindy's, where it's not. Hers is like happy music. Yours is like that theme song inside a movie that it's a real serious, like da-dum, 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 da-dum. Like that's that's kind of what I'm hearing. It's like this keep building, and it's very strong. It's like it's just strength. I don't know. Okay. Garrett. The King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Going all the way the wrong way. There we go. So the King of Pentacles, it's a really nice card. I like him. It's cool. It is the shadow meaning. A person who uses his power to make others feel unworthy in his presence. Complete lack of empathy. A person bullied as a child who takes it out on others as an adult. A miserly and stingy attitude. Someone needs to learn how to give back and to be grateful. Unfortunately, I think you're going to encounter this person next week. I think next week you're gonna encounter a bully. They're gonna make you feel bad. Don't let them make you feel bad. They're projecting their own lack of how they feel about themselves. Okay? So when you encounter this person, know that the universe just wants you to go psh. It doesn't matter. It's just like a fly. That's it. Go away. Shoo fly. Right? But you're gonna encounter somebody that's gonna hurt your feelings next week. Sorry, Garrett. I hate giving that kind of reading. Unrelated note. Dino Nuggies. I'm going with the Dino Nuggies, Chris. Eat the Dino Nuggies. Oh, Cindy, they brought you bacon. That's true love. That's true love, right? When somebody would give up bacon for you, that's true love. Bacon. Have you ever seen that video of the little kid? He's like, bacon. Like the very first time he ever takes a bite of bacon, little baby thing, and he's bacon. That's how I am every time I eat bacon. It's sad, really. Chris, and as far as you and the candles go, This is what my bedroom looked like when I was a teenager. I did not like the overhead the overhead lights. I've never liked just regular lighting. I've always enjoyed having candles. So 14 years old, candles in my room. Chris, California's open though now, right? You guys can get alcohol again. Do they not have DoorDash that'll bring you alcohol? Because DoorDash will bring us alcohol here. You prefer the darkness. I live in the darkness. Oh my goodness. Bacon is love. Yes, bacon is love. Really? Our DoorDash isn't that bad. Isn't that bad. Like, we might have to pay like $3 and deliver it. So it's not too bad. That's a smart move, Chris. Very smart move. You know, it's like I've told everybody, you know, I've gone a year without seeing my granddaughter. Well, I've seen her, but I haven't been able to hold her. And that just sucks. Like my first grandkid, I can't even hold in this pandemic. Cannot wait to get vaccinated. So if you're watching this video and you wonder where does Miss M stand on the whole vaccination, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Right? Yeah. Go get your shot. Oh, Gail, that's a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I guess because Gail, we've had to go to delivery only for a lot of things, like our groceries and all that. I think I might have inadvertently come accustomed to those things. Absolutely, Radiant Beautiful. Sorry, my brain just stopped talking when I went to go say the name. What's your question? All right, let's find out. Let's find out. For those that are just watching this after the fact and you're not on the live, there was a question in chat. And when people ask me specific questions in chat, I do not say them out loud if it's a question for tarot. But I will answer. So let me try to connect to you. Feels like you've been crying. Okay. All right, Radiant. You've gotten the Knight of Pentacles, and it is upside down. So it's the shadow meaning. Okay. Yeah, it just feels like you've been crying. I'm glad it was not about him. I was say, oh, not worth it. I don't know the person. Just being goofy. All right. Pentacles. If you've been watching this long enough, you know that I am probably the goofiest tarot reader you're going to ever encounter. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Pentacles, and it is a beautiful, these cards are just gorgeous. That is the Knight of Pentacles. And you did receive the shadow meaning. So, lost in the minutia of life, hyper-focus, stealing attention from important basic life activities, obsessive-compulsive behavior, concern for material objects, needy and incomplete, looking at the darkness side of life. So I immediately just kind of honed in on, I think this one's just a hookup. Yeah. This is, I know, I keep catching concern for material objects. I keep feeling that concern for material objects. Like maybe this person is very for the show of things. I don't know. Like that's not, there's nothing wrong with that, but there's something like very primped and put together. And it's, yeah, it's just not going to work. Like even if there was intentions on the other side, you would become bored. This isn't your type in the long run, if that makes sense. There's a front to him, though. It's just like a very cultivated front. Absolutely. Go ahead. We're slow tonight. Let's go. I'll answer. What's the question? But like I said, it's a front. There's a cultivated front about him. All right. Let's see. The Ace of Wands is what I pulled for that question. The Ace of Wands. Beautiful card, too. I love the warm colors of this. It's a beautiful card. So that makes sense. Radiant, that makes sense. That's why I said there's a cultivated facade there. Ace of Wands, you got the front meaning, so the full meaning. Inspiration strikes, a new cycle begins. Move energy forward into career and passionate pursuits. Great power lies within. Potency, strength. Go with your first impulse. Okay, that last one. Go with your first impulse, along with a new cycle begins. I get caught on those two. So I think for that one, for that particular question, I don't know if a new cycle begins lets me think that maybe. Yeah, like there's this whole new cycle begins and go with your first impulse. That's what I'm really feeling. So you already have a gut feeling about this. Like you already have a gut feeling about this. You wanted to be reassured by me that your gut feeling was right. Yeah. Reading what you've said. I can't feel him because I'm not interacting with him, so I can't speak on what he specifically feels. But there is I'm trying to bring it into words for you. There's the way that my readings kind of work is I see a picture, I read the words, and then my head starts filling words and pictures. All right, so I'm seeing a bunch of pictures of your life. Your gut instinct is correct. A new cycle begins. So I believe that this is like, I don't know, it doesn't feel forever, but it feels good. That makes sense? It doesn't feel like forever, but it feels right. That's the only thing that I can tell you about that. I can tell you that I feel, as far as that last question, I would absolutely say yes. Yes, that person does. Yeah, you need to. I think you've been wanting to call. You've been wondering if you should call. I almost feel like Adele. Hello from the other side. But you've been wanting to make a phone call. Go ahead and trust that gut feeling. Like the cards are saying, trust the gut feeling. You know, at the very least, it'll be a reconnection of friendship. So, at the very least, yeah. Absolutely, Gail. Let's find out. Finance. Radiant, I hope that's helped. I hope that, if nothing else, I hope that it empowered you to make the decision that is best for you. Okay? You're welcome. All right, Gail. Your financial future. Let's see. Before I get into this, Gail, there's two words that are coming into my head, and I don't know why, and it really doesn't make any sense to me. Nerd creativity. Does that make sense to you? Nerd creativity? All right, we're gonna look and see, shall we? You got the Hermit in reverse. Got the Hermit in reverse, and it's major arcana, so it has to do with your life. 9, position 9. And the Hermit looks like this. Really beautiful. And the shadow meaning hiding from the outer world, social anxiety, sticking one's head in the sand, the inability to express oneself to the outer world, losing your grip on reality, thinking you are a master with nothing left to learn, spiritual snobbery. The 8 of Pentacles. I'm gonna just read all of them because I'm being instructed that all 3 of them need to be read to make sense. So let's find out what all three of them have to do with one another. Yeah, like I said, you got the Eight of Pentacles. You did not get the shadow side. You got the full face meaning. Handiwork, working hard at what you love. Diligence, proud to show your talents and accomplishments. Time evaporates as you are lost in right work. Right work. The work you are here to do. Trust the results you have seen and continue to forge ahead. Feel proud of yourself. You earned it. Third card. Third. And without thinking, I moved the third card from shadow to full. And I think that's the way. You got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. And that one is theft, escape, but at what cost? Treason, rescue, better times lie ahead. Travel, voyage, and passage, a new beginning, emotional waters, and the connected depth between them. All right, Gail. You're wanting to start your own business because your anxiety sucks right now. And you're proud of the art that you can do, like the work that you do. Yeah. Yep. That's your anxiety sucks right now, and you are wanting to hide from the world, but you do have to make money. And so this is your idea of your way of being able to sustain yourself. The line, there are better times ahead, make me feel like this is okay. This is good. This is good. What you're thinking is good. It's telling you it is your art or your creative side. It won't immediately take off. It's going to be work for it. And then I almost see, like, I don't know if this makes any sense to you, Gail, but there are it's almost like craft fair booths. You've thought about whatever you're thinking about. Like, in my head, I see you debating on how well you could do at these things. Like, could you handle being around people? And you're struggling with, is it good enough? It is good enough. The cards absolutely say it's good enough. I don't like what I see, Gail. I don't know why, but I see it as a home business, and it is something that doesn't feel like work. So if that's the case, then yeah, the universe is saying go for it. Go for it. And Radiant, I would love to do a pendulum reading for you, but I don't have my pendulum tonight. But if you come tomorrow, I'll bring it tomorrow, and I would read it for you. I would do a pendulum reading for you. So, all right, guys, we made it past 8 o'clock. It was slow, but hey, you know what? It's a lot better because we get to talk. I like cookies. I like cookies. I'm too dang goofy for YouTube. I don't need to be on. All right, my loves. Until tomorrow night, remember, be happy, be safe. If you go anywhere, wear a mask, wash your hands, stay away from people. They're absolutely disgusting. People are just absolutely disgusting, y'all. All right, and find me on TikTok. I've been doing a lot of baby witch things, and also I made a staff, and I did some little video footage of the staff that I made for Serafina. So if you're on TikTok, find me. Whimsical Mrs. M. That's me. All right. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video. I only see one thumbs up right now. Come on, y'all. In the chat right now. Let's hit that like button. You guys got this. Come on. I want to see that like button being hit. You got this. Right? Chris, I can't get you a vaccination, but hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. All right? Comment on one of my videos for me. Let YouTube know I'm doing some good stuff here. Right? And if you haven't seen any of my other videos on YouTube, I actually have some relaxation videos on YouTube as well. So, all right. Allie Marie, Allie! Oh my God, how are you? I didn't even know you were in the room. Oh my goodness. I just want to go. All right. Tomorrow, we will read some more. So if you didn't get your cards read tonight, you'd like them read tomorrow, join me, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Be good. Be safe.